see. Hopefully this will work out. You see me? Hello everybody and welcome to the Home Rehabilitation Network. We're going to kind of go over just a couple things. So, the one thing we're going to go over is incentive spirometry. Incentive spirometry does not do anything besides measure. If anybody else told me that, I'd tell them get the money back from the school they went to. Anyways, before I get started, just so you guys can know, well, first off, my name is agrichuhin. I'm a licensed practitioner in the state of Maryland, and we're just kind of going over just like a few things. I am a four-time award-winning in the state of Maryland as being a top pulmonary care practitioner for long-term as well as, you know, some other things. Anyways, incentive spirometry. When I see people doing this, I see people making this mistake all the time. So when they use an incentive spirometer, I see this. You know, or I see this. You know, I see a bunch of mistakes. How you properly use this, first off, this does not do anything besides measure. If anybody told me that this exercises your lungs, I'd tell them get the money back from school they went to, because it doesn't do anything like that. There's nothing in here that causes resistance. To build up muscle, you need resistance, you need weight. Okay, and that's where things like respiratory muscle trainers will be involved with. So incentive spirometry, just understand what it does. It measures your lung volumes. It does not exercise them. To exercise, you need a different type of muscle group, okay? So the very first thing I want to do is I want to hold this up. I want to exhale first for 4 seconds or more, right? So I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to exhale for how long? 4 seconds or more. So I'm going to wait for, this is the piston chamber, that's the piston. I'm going to wait for that to come back down and make sure I keep my marker in the flow meter. I need 3 maneuvers and then I average them out. Okay, I add up all the numbers, divided by 3 gives me my average volume. If I'm less than 2,000 after the 3 maneuvers, I'm breathing like a squirrel and not like a human being. That means that in order to build up volume, you must build up strength. Okay, and that's for intercostal and diaphragmatic muscle growth. How you work those out is through things like respiratory muscle trainers, the breather, things like that, okay? We have free classes on our website. That's www.homerehabnetwork.com. If you just register for free, okay? You don't have to be a member. Memberships are, we have medically monitored programs, which basically all these practitioners from pulmonologists, cardiologists, physical therapists, respiratory therapists, nurses, dietitians, everybody gets everybody. And you can also do telerehabilitation where the practitioner sees you and you see the practitioner. Those are medically monitored programs. The membership programs are very simple. You just go online and you go to that site, the homerehabnetwork.com, and you just, you know, you find which option you want, but you have access to all videos. For the free classes, there's 7 free classes on the warm-up link. So when you go in, you click register, go on the therapy page, and it says, you know, 7 free warm-ups. You have to register to do that, to get into those, but the free classes. It will go over respiratory muscle training, VPAP or flutter, proper cough procedures, home hazards, pollutions, stuff like that, okay? All good stuff for anybody who has COPD, from, you know, asthma to bronchiectasis, cystic fibrosis, emphysema, chronic bronchitis, you know, you name it. And as well as cardiac complications. So if you have any questions, there's a 800 number, 1-800-341, I'm sorry, it's 1-800-341-5838. You can call and speak to a live practitioner right then and there. They're not going to charge you anything for that. Okay, but if you just want to talk about any complications, they can see if they can do something for you. These are very inexpensive programs. The monitor programs are like $40 instead of going, and we're just as identical as going into a facility. Not a joke, it's been proven. Okay, just as identical as going into a facility. That's people hands-on, except you're doing therapy in the comfort of your own home while you're interacting with the practitioners. Okay, through your TV, your mobile devices, tablets, you know, you name it, laptops, you know, whatever. But if you have any questions, like I said, just go ahead and go online and register. I highly recommend anybody doing that. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys.